revealing.
There will be no sex.
Fabulous bride. Wait till you see her boots. She's gonna wear her cowboy boots.
Oh.
The only challenge that we do have.
No, too much.
If I were your father, I would have a fit if you came down the aisle like this.
See-through corsets. That's what the brides want. It's just that today, the whole fashion.
Violet wants a sexy mermaid dress, so I go straight to the Panina boutique.
Number 7. Mom versus Son. The bride has already gone through her wedding, but she's about to have her 25th vow renewal, and she's looking for the perfect dress. Accompanying her is her cool NFL footballer son, Eric, but we're about to see that having your son with you is not necessarily the best idea.
What did you bring with you?
I have my friend Audrey, my friend Wanda, my son Eric.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about what you're looking for.
I'm looking for a dress for my 26 everything.
Oh, that's so sweet.
My son is Eric Berry, free safety for the Kansas City Chiefs.
I feel like this is a situation where I can repay her for everything that she's done.
He's a good one. He's at the point where he can.
It's a perfect time to remind everyone, especially the kids, that mom and dad were young once.
Bob is the cap. You hear that? Cap.
Okay, are y'all ready to go shop?
We just don't agree on a certain criteria that she has to meet.
What do you think of the pink one?
Those are gonna make me look super hot, large.
Well, we ain't gotta pick my dress then, mama.
The first dress that our bride, Carol, tries on has her all excited, but it seems that her family is not showing the same emotions. They saw how the dress isn't sitting well on her curves and looking like a bedsheet just thrown all over.
Didn't think I could pull it off, but
You're doing it good.
yeah.
Front and back.
Hey, bro. That's my mama.
Okay, tell us, everybody. Tell me what you think of the dress.
Southern boys and their mamas are just like Southern daddies and their daughters.
I'd once. Tell us everything, Carol.
I love it.
Can you imagine saying that to a bride and how she'd feel? Can you imagine saying that to a bride and how she'd feel? Not great for sure. Carol's son doesn't want his mom to look hot, but this bride has other ideas. However, the last dress she tries is a win. Carol feels hot in it and absolutely loves it, and even better, Eric is all for it too. We have our very excited and super satisfied bride right there. After all, it's her big day, and her happiness is what matters the most. Number 6. Conscious bride. Not all dresses can fit different bodies equally, and our bride is super nervous to find just the right dress that would look elegant and flattering on her, yet isn't too revealing given her chest is a little too big and something she struggles with when finding the right fit clothes.
Aren't really. In Texas?
Yeah,
Tell me what you're looking for.
I'm looking for something that'll cover my upper region.
Okay.
She always has trouble finding clothes that fit her properly. I hope she finds.
And flowers.
Okay. What's comfortable for you price-wise with the dress?
I can go up to $3,000. It's gonna be kind of rustic, country, bridesmaids in boots.
Alrighty, I'm gonna do some shopping for
Okay.
you.
Change of opening the cup or raising the neckline. So she's going to be limited in her selection. This accentuates. Strapless with a little dip in the neckline is really nice for a fuller busted bride.
The bride-to-be is horrified looking at herself in the first dress she tries, though it's very close to what she had in mind and the mother finds it quite alright, but our bride isn't pleased one bit. It's not how she had imagined herself to look in such a dress. She absolutely hates how it makes the top of her body look.
Mom, what do you think?
Look how she's covering up.
I know.
Looking at myself in this dress,
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I think that that's nasty. It's not what I thought it would be. The dress I try on is strapless. I look like I have 4 boobs up here. There's just not flattering or pretty.
When you've got a deep V neckline or a halter, then you're going to be exposing a lot.
However, the next dress our bride tries, rather reluctantly, is a simple strapless one, and she is stunned with how it looks on her. But oops, the mom isn't too happy as she finds the coverage rather minimal. Back to the try room. The final dress our bride tried, very similar to the second one, is a strapless dress with net all over and looked very elegant indeed. The bride absolutely loves it, and guess what? The mother, even to her own surprise, loves it too. Number 5, all or nothing. Bride Ashley is absolutely in love with her fiancé and she can't wait to get married. But she's pretty fixated on finding a specific dress for this auspicious day. Ashley is set on wearing a halter top to her wedding. She's getting married at the beach and she feels like it will go perfectly with the theme. This bride has an impressive budget of $10,000 and she just knows she will get the halter wedding dress of her dreams.
My name is Ashley Bulge. I'm looking for a halter neckline because halter tops make you look taller. And then I have my friend Namali, Danny, and Giovanna. Nice to meet you, ladies. So tell me a little bit about... See, you're giving me some inspiration here. Yes. Where do you want to be in terms of price point? I have a ceiling. Paying for it. Perfect. Here we go. Ready? Right. Yes. Come with me. Okay. All right.
Good luck, Ashley.
Bye-bye.
Unfortunately, the staff does not have that many halter neckline dresses in stock since it's not a very popular option, but they look for whatever they can that fits her budget and desire. The first halter dress she tries on is not that impressive because it shows off far too much of her body and everyone feels like it looks inappropriate.
Oh my gosh.
Step on up there. I like the halter neck as well. The dress is definitely sexy. That's very important. It's priceless. Did you see her face? I know she wants something sexier though.
Okay.
This dress most closely resembles what I have in mind.
Even the staff says this is covering nothing, so she might want to think twice. In the end, Ashley agrees. The next dress is more like what Ashley has in mind, but it just doesn't hit the spot. Ashley is quite discouraged, and she tries a strapless one next, but she's still not happy. This bride is not going home with a dress today. Number 4, no budget. These brides want custom-made dresses to look their best. Our first bride, Nolila, commissions Panina Tournay to design dresses for all of her bridesmaids and her mother, which will end up to be pretty expensive. Is the bride truly willing to pay for it? Each one of the custom dresses is worth a lot, but the bride says there is no budget, so it's time to go crazy.
I have Panina Tournay dresses. The dresses are very glamorous, with a lot of crystals, and I love it.
Nolila! We're going to have fun today. So how do you say let's party in Portuguese?
Vamos festejar.
Turn around.
I want my wedding to be bigger and better than the other weddings I have seen.
Wow. Oh my God, beautiful. So beautiful.
Turn around. Wow.
We have
The first dress the second bride, Christina, tries on is for $16,800 and she loves it, but the response she gets from her family is terrible.
You look like a bird.
What? You think it looks like a chicken?
Like an ostrich, I'll say.
Oh, come on.
style.
No.
You look like a diva. You're amazing.
This is everything to be perfect. And then on top of that, mom's dress has no beading on it.
Ali, I couldn't be with this thing on.
Thanks, Miss Trinity.
Okay.
You were worried because it's not beaded, I understand.
Her brother laughs and her father is also not happy with the style. The next issue is with our first bride's mom's dress. Here is worth $30,000 and it's supposed to be covered with beading, but there's nothing on it. Even worse is the fact that a bridesmaid's dress is lost. This is one hectic episode. Luckily, it is found soon enough and the issue with mom's dress is also sorted. Nolila's bridal fitting led to the biggest purchase in Say Yes to the Dress history, a total of $200,000. Eventually, our second bride, Christina, finds her ideal dress too, along with the perfect veil and tiara. Number 3, rock and roll bride. Bride Chic is a rock and roll style bride and her husband fits her perfectly. He is a real-life rock star. She's super excited for her wedding and even more for her dress. She wants something hot and beautiful, something that makes a statement and shows off her curves.
Definitely a rock and roll kind of a bride. My other half is in a band.
Who all do you have with you?
Oh, me. So I want to represent that.
Oh, we're gonna have fun.
The chicky factor, we're like, oh my God. Link, we want pizzazz. I like a mermaid style dress snug to my body to show off my curves because something bigger and better than that. I want vava, 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 vava. Va, 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 va. Boom. Do between 2,500 and 3.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
Okay, we'll be back, everybody.
Yep. Catch you later.
Monty is up for the challenge. This bride wants the most outspoken dress ever, and he will do his best to find it. The first is a shimmery mermaid dress, but Chic feels like it's kinda boring. It seems her entourage is not on board either. It just doesn't suit her personality.
Yeah, let me go grab you a sparkly sash.
Yeah,
It's kind of boring.
that helps.
It's doing nothing for you on top.
It's nice, but it's not her.
Yeah, we're not going for nice.
Next up, we have a beaded top dress with a flowy bottom, but this gets an even worse reception than the first. Even the bride hates it. The third dress is funkier and hot. Chic is in love with the detail and style, especially with how it shows off her girls. The entourage loves it too. This is Chic's dream dress. She officially says yes to the dress. Number 2. Ultra Picky Bride. Bride Violet admits that she is a picky bride. It's either her way or the highway, and there's no way around it. Her wedding is set to be in Dominican Republic, and she's looking for a mermaid dress. Violet wants to look like the hottest woman in the country.
Welcome to Kleinfeld.
My name is Violet Albino, and I'm looking for a gorgeous gown. I brought my
Find the one.
I'm very picky.
I want something nice, tight, mermaid style.
A budget that we should be respected
Yes.
of? Yes.
My budget is 5K.
Okay, you
Sounds
ready?
good.
After a couple of rejections without even trying them on, Violet finally finds a dress she is willing to try on, but even then, she is unsatisfied and says she looks like a tablecloth. The staff is getting a little tense because it's difficult to work when brides have such a negative attitude.
I'm not gonna like that one.
You sure?
Yes. And look with you?
Of course you are.
I think I want to do that.
Maybe the dress I want doesn't exist.
She likes none of the dresses they bring out for her, so Violet decides to go in the back and look for herself, but even then, she doesn't like any. Finally, they find one that is up to expectations and everyone loves it, but Violet still isn't satisfied. The staff literally tells her the kind of dress she is looking for doesn't exist. Luckily, in the end, she finds one that is good enough. Number 1. Gold dress. Rihanna knows she's a bridezilla, but she doesn't care. All she wants is the most glamorous dress ever. She wants something with a ton of bling and finally finds one that has it. But unfortunately, it doesn't look nice on her.
This is Lydia, my cousin. This is my family friend, Fifi, my colleague, Rowena, and my... But appropriate. Dramatic is a must. It has to have a lot of blings. It has to be something that...
You want a long trail, yeah?
Very long trail.
Okay.
Let them carry the trail.
And then...
The second and third ones are simpler and look much better, but they are not quite right, especially because they aren't gold. Now the fourth dress is pretty golden, but the bride and her entourage don't particularly like the embroidery work.
It's gold. I got my tiara on, and I can feel that this might...
Very the goal.
Even your tiara. Yep, my tiara is gold now.
What is going on there?
No, it just takes away from everything. That's the only thing I'm looking at right now is just that strip.
It like get that center strip. I cannot. No?
No. No.
And this color's okay.
In the end, Rihanna says she will get a custom-made dress, and lucky for her, it ends up exactly like what she wanted. That's all for today, folks. See you next time.